It's my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Dunia Sibomana.
Things started to get exciting.
Dunia, how you feel?
People wanted to talk to him and people wanted to know more about his story.
I knew about him, but I didn't know that that's what happened to him.
Dunia Sibomana.
Dunia Sibomana. Dunia Sibomana. I'm Dunia Sibomana.
Dunia Sibomana was born in the forests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which run alongside Virunga National Park.
When I was in Congo, I didn't really have much.
It's an area known for natural resources and diverse wildlife.
In my village, we had to use flashlights at night or build a fire to keep us warm. It was difficult finding food.
He had to be so independent over there in Congo. He had to be responsible for so much at such a young age.
I think when I came here, it was like a whole new life. It was a whole new start.
Sibomana was brought to the U.S. through a program called Smile Rescue Fund.
This is a nonprofit foundation that I started a few years ago for children with severe facial deformities.
And he was temporarily fostered by Jennifer Crean while he began reconstructive surgeries. After years in the foster system, he had a chance encounter with the Rodriguez family.
We first met Dunia August 23rd, 2016, when Miguel was buying breakfast one morning and Cliff Scudin, who runs the amazing surf camp here, said, "You have to meet this boy."
She fell in love with him from day one.
Miguel and I were told that we would never be able to have children.
When the opportunity came of giving our love in an opportunity to a child that doesn't have his parents, that was a blessing.
Many are surprised by Sibomana.
He doesn't act like other kids who have experienced certain traumas.
He had already lost his mother to malaria, and then playing in the forests at the age of 6, Sibomana's life violently changed course.
The father was working in a field, and the three children, him and his little brother, were in the distance a little bit playing, and then 3 chimpanzees came up on them and attacked them. The little brother was killed.
During the attack, he had his upper lip and his lower lip ripped off his ear. He lost one finger.
He takes that trauma and turns it into amazing experiences and conversations and jokes even, which blow my mind.
So we made a joke about the finger. So sometimes we'll go to our classroom and we'll joke, about numbers. Give me 5, give me 4. Okay, Daniel, let's go. How much is 5 plus 4? Oh, 9. So we make a joke about everything just to get by. We all sleeping. He's up in the gym, working out at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Dunia is coachable. A lot of times, you could have a kid, but if he's not coachable or he's not in the moment, he's not going to remember anything that we told him. This kid is a sponge. He takes everything. He remembers everything.
He was staying with us on weekends. So on weekends is when we travel with the wrestling team.
Miguel Rodriguez, known to many as Coach Rodriguez, trained Isaiah Bird, a young wrestler born without legs. Watching Bird's success with wrestling despite his missing limbs inspired Sibomana to take an interest.
We will take him to a wrestling tournament just to watch. Little by little, he started coming to practice here and there. And then we signed him up to a tournament, and he did okay. And then we signed him up for another tournament, and he did better. And we were like, all right, he's getting really good at this wrestling thing.
Since moving from the forests of the Congo to a beach town on Long Island, Sibomana learned English, had undergone many intense surgeries, and most recently, he's become something of a wrestling phenom. Dunia Sibomana come up to the state wrestling championships here at the MVP Arena in Albany, and he has been a fan favorite.
As he kept winning match after match after match, you could feel the energy change. Everyone just exploded.
Sibomana is now a wrestling champion at the age of 14.
I was just so excited that I won it. We've been practicing that since like we were in quarantine, so I was like, this is my moment.
Greg Sarah with Newsday TV and the New York State champion at 102 pounds. It's going to be Sibomania on Long Island. How does that sound?
Awesome.
After years in the foster system, on October 19th, 2019, Sibomana became a permanent U.S. resident, and the Rodriguez family officially filed for a domestic adoption.
He's got this spark about him, and he doesn't let what happened to him stop him from living his life.
While the long adoption process played out, the Rodriguez family had surprising news. Marissa was pregnant. She gave birth to Stella Rodriguez on July 5th, 2021.
I gained 2 kids in 1 year. That's what I tell people. Dunia is the best big brother Stella could ask for. That nurturing feeling, that feeling of wanting to care for others, I think was ingrained in him before he even got here.
Dunia is a very confident young man, and I think that from day one, we put in his head that that he was meant to be that way, and that God has him in here looking that way for a reason. That he has a job in life, and that he will inspire people later on.
I thought I was just gonna be a regular kid, but that's not what happened.